Roma against FC Porto. FC Porto can end this tie in Rome. Now, the Roma that reached the semi-finals last year, amazingly so, and almost made it to the final in what was like a very, very close second against Liverpool. That Roma is not the Roma that we see right now. They've lost Nainggolan, they lost Alice in Wonderland, and this team have pretty much not been able to keep up to the same standards that they had last season, struggling in Serie A as well. FC Porto, meanwhile, people can talk about how easy their group was. They had the best record in the Champions League group stage, and I think I think as a team they are far stronger and far more robust than your boys Roma. So I just think that, for Roma, what they'd want here is they need a sizable victory here, and if they can avoid an away goal, because I do think that Roma will get beat in Portugal, and I think Di Francesco knows that it's going to be very difficult to get any kind of result in Portugal based on how good FC Porto are at home. So if Roma are going to have any chance whatsoever of winning this game, they have to win and try to avoid an away goal. Because if they can get a 1-0 is not good. I think an ideal result is a 2-0 win. 3-1 will be fine, but I think a 2-0 win is what I think Di Francesco should try and aim for. But I just think in order to do that, they have to play a perfect game. They've got to be better defensively. They've got to keep the ball a lot better. And I think they've got to be far more incisive and better in the attack. Use Dzeko, but also use other variations as well. Because I just think in some of the games I've been seeing of Roma, there is a lack of ingenuity, a lack of imagination in the way that they play. So you're going to need that, because whatever they've been doing in the Serie A, they've got to do this at a much higher level and a much more efficient level in the Philippine Europe and Champions League against a top team. And if you're FC Porto, I think for FC Porto, they know how good they are in Portugal. And I think they know that, whatever happens, as long as it's not a crazy 3-0, 4-0 loss, they can overturn any deficits in Portugal. But I think FC Porto, in the meanwhile, they'll say to themselves that, wait a minute, we've had such a good run in Europe. Why should we come in here with what is expected to be a conservative approach of this two-legged tie, with you being the home side playing the home leg in the second leg? I think FC Porto will say to themselves that, and starting Roma, let's go and beat them. Let's go and beat them, or let's go and get some goals. Let's try and get some away goals so we can just chill and just relax and just smoke them back when we get back to Portugal. So I do think this will be a pretty open game. I think this will be a pretty open game, because I do feel that based on the logistics of this, Roma have to come out and attack. They've got to play loose. They've got to really try and play with a lot of space. And with a lot of space given, I think FC Porto will say, all right, you're going to give us space, we're going to come back actually, because I do really believe that Porto are not going to come here with a conservative approach. I think Porto are coming to Rome to try and get some G's, potentially maybe to even win this flipping game against them. So that's the kind of stuff that we're dealing with here right now. So I believe there are going to be goals. I believe there are definitely going to be goals here. And how I see this going, I'm seeing this being a scoring draw. I don't think Roma have enough at home to take out AC Milan. Remember, this is the same side that conceded 7 Gs to Fiorentina. So I know it's only one game and everything. They conceded 7 Gs to Fiorentina. So I think it's going to be a scoring draw, and I'm looking at 2-2. I'm looking at 2-2, which is a nasty, nasty result for Roma. Because if it's 2-2, for me, they are as good as that. Because as I said again, Roma are not beating FC Porto in Portugal. The only way Roma can win this, any chance, is they need to win by 2 clear goals in Rome. And I think with regards to FC Porto, I think that they should go into this to try and beat Roma. They shouldn't go to this to try and be conservative and try to contain them and try and keep it at a 1-goal deficit. I think they should go in here positive, ride the wave of the run that they've been on, ride the wave of how good they've been in the Champions League, because just based on how Roma have been playing and how inconsistent as they've been and the issues that Di Francesco has had with the team having any kind of consistency, I think FC Porto can go in here and do a job on them. But still, looking at it, I do feel this being a scoring draw 2-2. whatever the case may be, I'll be back here for the post-match analysis. And remember to subscribe to the Patreon to look at my live reactions during said game. Peace out, stay true, and stay black. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot Patreon page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.